What if you were hunting animals in the wild, but suddenly found yourself on the back foot being hunted instead? In the animal world, the predators are always those on top of the food chain, but sometimes the roles are reversed and the hunter becomes the prey instead. Believe it or not, but there have been occasions when a human hunter too was forced to throw down a rifle and run. It's not uncommon for lions, tigers, or even hunters to be on the receiving end. Without further ado, take a look at 10 times when the hunter became the hunted. Make sure you keep watching till number 1 because that is justice served on a plate. Snake and honey badger.
The mole snake isn't venomous, but it's a powerful constrictor.
Mole snakes are large venomous snakes that prey on rodents and golden moles. They don't kill by bite, but are powerful constrictors who coil around their prey and squeeze till the victim's bones are crushed and the life is choked out of them. But it seems this mole snake took on more than he could handle. The honey badger, like a mongoose, isn't afraid of snakes and is immune to venom. A honey badger will take any snake because it's simply fearless and will kill the reptile by chomping down on its head repeatedly till the snake can't fight anymore. Even as this fight ensues, you can see the snake biting the badger several times, but the badger is not affected in the least. In fact, the snake's efforts only make the badger more aggressive, and in the end, it's only one victor as always, the honey badger. Dun 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 dun. You know that song, don't you? Yeah, honey badger for the win.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for y'all that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Leopard and crocodile. Leopards are agile hunters and don't hesitate to hunt prey bigger than themselves. It's not uncommon to see a leopard attack a large crocodile and haul it away for a feast. Here too, this leopard had the same idea in mind when he stalks a menacing-looking crocodile thinking it'll make a nice meal. He waits for the crocodile to come within range and then pounces on it. But then he gets the shock of his life. The crocodile proves stronger than he expected, and it seems the leopard overestimated its own abilities. The predator here becomes the prey instead, and the crocodile seems to have entertained the same ideas and decided it should have leopard on its menu. The struggle is classic, but the leopard doesn't give in so easily. Even as the crocodile keeps hanging on to the leopard's tail, the wildcat manages to spring free. Lucky for him. You can make it out, the leopard is well, but truly shaken by the ordeal. I think that leopard lost a couple of spots in that one. Lions and buffalo. In the large game forest reserves of Africa, the buffalo is a lion's favorite meal. This is because a lion doesn't move very fast, and neither does a buffalo. Moreover, lions have little stamina and make up for hunting skills with its deadly pounce and sharp bite that goes for the neck. Lions rarely hunt alone and will always hunt in 2s or 3s. These 2 lions were getting ready for a kill and sizing up the buffaloes to choose which ones to try on their menu when the unthinkable happens. Instinct takes over the herd of buffalo to run from the predators when suddenly one stops and looks back. At that moment, he may have wondered, "Hello, why are we running? Aren't we the majority?" The rest of the herd realizes the odds are in their favor, and then they start moving towards the lions instead. Lions are brave, but also smart animals. They know when to turn tail and run. Yeah, you better run. You see how many, you better run. Lion and giraffe.
The most effective way to take down a giraffe is to attack from close range.
Female lions are responsible for putting food on the table, and here's one instance where they paid for it dearly. The female lion thinks of attacking a giraffe, but what they don't bargain for is the power of a giraffe's hooves that can be deadly and fatal for any animal. The lions hunting in packs try to bring the giraffe down. Then, the tall animal gets aggressive. The giraffe delivers a series of blows to the lions, and when you're kicked with a hoof of a giraffe, it would definitely feel like a train ran into you, I'm sure. The giraffe's kicks are so brutal that the lion reels under the impact, and the giraffe gets away. It's like you can hear the giraffe way up there saying, "You can't maul this. Don't, get maul this." Elephant saves buffalo. Oh man, you're gonna love this next video, where a group of vicious predators get a shock of their lives when their prey, a water buffalo, gets rescued by a trumpeting cavalry. As usual, lions love hunting buffalo, and it's their favorite meal because buffaloes are an easy catch. However, this buffalo isn't giving up without a fight in spite of 5 lions. The stalk and circle game goes on for a few minutes until the cavalry comes. A herd of elephants come charging out of nowhere, turning the incident into one big drama. One large tusker leaves the herd and then takes up the position behind the buffalo. The smart lions hesitate a few moments and stand a distance away without moving forward. They know this is definitely not their day. Seeing he has the upper hand, the tusker, like an army general, charges the lions that run for their lives. "Stand at all costs, men! Defend the water buffalo! Charge!" Lions and rhinoceros. The lion may be the king of the jungle, but sometimes he takes no more than he can handle. 3 lions wandering towards a water hole are delighted to find a rhino stuck in the mud. They start circling the rhino that just can't seem to get free. The lion move in closer, hoping for the opportune moment, an angle to strike and make a kill, when suddenly, as luck would have it, the rhino breaks free. It then charges the lions, who still think they have the numbers on their side. One even gets a chance and jumps on the rump of the rhino, but can't seem to hold on. It seems 3 lions are still no match for an adult rhino who can weigh over 3,000 pounds. No lion would ever think of taking on a large rhino and risk being impaled by that single horn with the force of a tank. Ooh! That's what it sounds like when he beeps his horn. Ooh! Get out of my way! Alligator and python.
The Everglades are famous for reptilian predators of their own.
What if you saw a fight between a python and a crocodile? Which do you think would win? A full-grown python is almost 7 meters in length and weighs around 200 pounds. That's almost the size of a large telephone pole, and because of its predatory nature, won't hesitate to attack even a crocodile or alligators they may find moving through murky waters. A full-grown alligator weighs almost 1,000 pounds, yet this python couldn't seem to care less. It doesn't even think twice of moving through the alligator's mouth, caring little for those razor-sharp teeth and powerful jaws that could have bitten the python in half. The python can be seen grabbing the alligator by the nose, but there's no way it can damage that rock-hard skin. Ultimately, it seems the python just can't handle the large alligator, moving away, abandoning all intentions of having it as a meal. Mongoose and king cobra.
For Capo, the Cape Cobra, the stark landscape of his territory is mostly devoid of escape routes when faced with an enemy.
For the king cobra, the barren desert landscapes of Africa provide it no easy escape from its enemies. It has to rely on its wits, agility, cunning, and aggression to survive. The most dangerous predator of the snake in such terrain is the mongoose, who in most cases will win any conflict between the two. As usual, an aggressive mongoose finds the cobra and attacks it, hoping to make it a juicy meal. But this particular king cobra seems to be an experienced veteran and doesn't plan on going down without a fight. The cobra dishes out as much as it gets, and at one point viciously lunges at the mongoose, who then decides to call off the attack, perhaps knowing when it's met its match. It's a very unlikely outcome, but this king cobra just fought and lived to tell the tale. Lion and wildebeest.
What looks like paradise to us is simply home to some.
At number 1 is one of the most dramatic incidents that unfolded in Kruger National Park that was fortunately recorded by tourists who happened to be there at the moment. The lion's favorite prey is buffalo or wildebeest, but sometimes they tend to overestimate their prey. As lions hunt in groups or pairs, 2 female lions thought of taking on a large wildebeest, assuming it would be a normal kill, just like any other day. Instead, this wildebeest turned out so ferocious it ends up impaling one of the lions with its horns. Oh! The lion can be seen swirled around by the wildebeest even as the second lion tries to get a good hold of its behind. The impaled lion soon manages to break free, and both try to bring down the wildebeest, who aggressively keeps circling to strike the lions a second time. The lions, deciding they had enough, move away, but this wildebeest seems all fired up now. He even chases them till both lions flee. That must have been a very painful and unexpected ordeal for that lion. Which one of these videos has fascinated you the most? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll handpick and feature your comment in the next video, so look out for your comment. And now it's time for the featured comment from one of our previous videos. This one's from the 15 Unusual Animals That Can Talk episode. Kara Furry says, "My cat can answer yes and no questions, but that's about it." Well, that's one smart cat. You are so lucky. My cat just throws up hairballs constantly.